So, Ayelet, can you tell me a little bit about your inspiration for One Night Markovic?
Well, One Night Markovic actually started when I visited the first time the family of my husband. I came there, it's in a rural area, and I saw this house, which was very mysterious, very dark. So I immediately asked who lives there. And then he said, beautiful Bella lives there. So I gave him that look that you give your boyfriend when he talks about another woman as pretty. And then he said, no, beautiful Bella, she's 80 years old and she's really, really miserable. So immediately I got curious. And then I asked more. And then I realized about this whole operation, this really heroic operation that went terribly wrong. Want me to tell you about the operation?
Yes, that would be great. Little bit. Thanks.
So what happened was that during the eve of Second World War, Jews from Israel tried to enter Nazi Europe, which was a huge risk, and they did it only to get married to Jewish girls there, sneak them out of Europe and get them into Israel, because Israel was under the British mandate and nobody could get in. And what they were supposed to do is to get married, get into Israel, and then give them a divorce. But what happened in this specific case, that the man that married this beautiful Bella was so stunned by her that he refused, after they reached Israel, he refused to let her go.
Ah, okay. And then the story unfolds from there, and we follow the trials and tribulations of their marriage. Is that right?
Yeah, I think
among
it's right.
other things. And you won the most prestigious literary award in Israel for this novel, didn't you? And it's your debut novel. You won the Sapir Prize. So, I mean, how did you feel when you heard the news?
I was in the university when the lady called, and I was sure that it was something about taxes, because they always call you from unsignified numbers and talk to you about your taxes, that you didn't put the files right and you have to send over again. So I was like seeing this number, answering, saying, who is this? And then she said, well, I have good news. So it was amazing. I think they heard me in half of the university.
Oh, it must have been.
Dance.
Yeah, no, it must have been incredible. And then did you go to a big awards ceremony? Because it's a bit like our Booker Prize, isn't it? The Sapir?
Yeah, you have this big ceremony, and you have to wear this little black dress and to talk to many, many people. And it was, I don't know, for me it was like a sort of fairy tale. You know, you go on your bike and you ride on your bike to this big ceremony, and then after everything ends, you give back the dress that they took for you from some really prestigious boutique, and you go back home and you go to bed, and the next day you have to be in 8 o'clock in the university all over again.
Yeah, must have been very strange, but brilliant. I mean, and I'm just going to ask you one last quick question, which is probably a very boring one, but I'm interested. What authors have most inspired you?
I think if we're talking about Israeli authors, then it would definitely be David Grossman. I don't know if she's familiar in the UK. And
I know
when I think about international Grossman, it would be Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Roman Gary. Like, I love it when you have an author that is both ironic to the characters and really empathic to them at the same time. I think it's very difficult to hold this position. Like, many do only one. You either really identify with them and then you don't see their flaws, or you really ironic to them and then you don't see that they're human beings. And I think these ones are able to do both.
Oh, no, that's fantastic. Thank you for talking to me, Ayelet.
Hallelujah.
Thanks.